Hey babies, it is April 4th, 2022, 8:24 p.m. Episode 1612. I think we got a comment by Robert Bertino. What is with the tentacles? Well, that's like one of the Easter eggs in the cartoon. And one thing I don't like to do is explain I don't like to explain the tentacles. No, I don't like to explain Easter eggs so much. I like to people just let it work out. And if at the very worst, I guess they can live with the mystery. No. I had two ideas this morning. Both of the ideas were sketched out last Thursday and Friday. And I wasn't too sure what I was going to do when I was going to bed last night, but then I woke up and I was like, I need to do one of these two cartoons because I like them. And my only problem was trying to figure out which one I really wanted to do. And I lettered the other one because I thought I was going to do it. And then after I lettered it, actually halfway through lettering it, but I thought, let me just go ahead and finish. I thought, the toilet one might actually be funnier. Maybe I should go with that. And I asked a friend this morning which one she thought, and she's kind of wild, so I figured that she's going to pick this one. And by the time she replied to me, I was already halfway through with this. So yeah, Trump burners, flushing things down the toilet, burner phones. Donald Trump says he doesn't know what a burner phone is. And John Bolton says, well, we've had a lot of conversations about boner phones. Boner phones. That's what John Bolton called it. Burner phones. But here's the thing. John Bolton is one of those guys that you just don't agree with about anything. The guy wants to go with war with everybody. You don't like him. You just don't agree with any of his policies. Even Donald Trump didn't like the guy, but I guess he thought he looked good on TV or something. But which is why he hired him to be his national security advisor. But John Bolton does not really have a history of being a liar. He might twist stuff for an argument or history and shit like that to justify invading Cuba or some shit. But he's not going to lie. I don't believe he's not going to lie about the conversation he had with somebody, that he's just going to make some shit up. I don't believe that. He's not Donald Trump. He's not one of those kind of people. He's not one of the maggots. So yeah, I believe John Bolton. Plus, if I had to choose between anybody on Earth and Donald Trump on who to believe, I would believe anybody else on Earth than Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the biggest liar that's ever come across. But he's getting some good competition though. From other Republicans. Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin is a huge liar. This guy doesn't tell the truth about anything. You get these people who work for Russia and who's paid by Putin. It turns out that they're all liars too. Even the ones that aren't right wingers who call themselves leftists, and then they scream at Democrats. Think about one guy in particular, but I'm not going to say his name because right now I don't want to give him any more play. But where was I going with all that? But anyway, yeah, I don't trust Donald Trump with anything. I don't. This was a lot of fun to draw. Somebody tweeted at me that I used lighter colors or a different palette, but I didn't really. Maybe you used some lighter colors, didn't get really deep and dark with it. I wanted all the phones to really bounce out and everything else. There was so much details, I had two different rooms in the cartoon. So I had to have everything balance out a little bit. I don't know how well I did with that, but I was trying. So the coloring did look a little bit different. So I think tomorrow, though, I really want to do something a lot quicker, like a quicker idea. Hit you faster. Bye, folks.